Good afternoon and welcome to the Elite Men's Final between Team Craig and the Boogeymen. We got a good one today with my co-host here, Patrick Monahan. How are we feeling about today, Patrick?
Feeling pretty good. We had a great Masters Championship. The Outlaws alumni came out on top, and I'm excited to see who comes out on top of this matchup.
Yes, sir. Boogeymen defending the title here. First win ever last year. Coming off pretty close one against Mohawk Tile. And then, they pretty much ran the table in their Pool A. Meanwhile, Team Craig was able to get to the first championship so far. They've never made it here. As far as I think they made it was the semis last year. They reloaded. They've got a ton of guys from High Point, a couple Marquette guys, Sacred Heart, Colgate, and then Boogeymen, primarily Merrimack, Sacred Heart, and then a couple D3 schools such as Tufts, William Jewell sprinkled in. So we should have a good matchup here.
Yep, excited to get going.
Ryan Brown for Team Craig wins the initial clamp. Ball still loose. Picked up by Brown, and we got the first possession. Nice takeaway by the Boogeymen, though. So Boogeymen with the steal to lead us off. They'll take their time getting into their offense. So Patrick, I think you've had a couple times to see these teams. What do you like about both of them?
I really like Team Craig's defense, and I like how aggressive they are on defense.
Yeah,
I feel like it's harder to be making moves and stuff when you're in the offense's hands.
I think Team Craig's goalie starter from High Point right now, very tough to beat. This ball goes a little wide but stays in. Picked up by Team Craig, and they are up. They might have a fast break here if they push it. John Adams running over the midline. They're going to take their time. Score 0-0 so far. Team Craig working around, getting their subs in.
If you were watching our stream last time, you saw the Boogeymen buzzer beater goal to send them to the championship against Rocky Mountain Oysters. That's pretty crazy.
Pretty exciting game the other day. Team Craig had an easier run. They were able to beat the Team Colorado Jeffco Select. Jeffco Select didn't really have the legs on that one, so Team Craig took care of business.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Boogeyman had a nail biter against the Rocky Mountain Oysters. Almost a shot clock violation. Forces the crease. Shot on goal. Goes wide. Picked up by the Boogeymen. Picked off, though. Team Craig with the interception off the clear. First goal of the game. That was, I believe, number 1, Nick Rizzo at a High Point.
Yeah, if you're a defenseman on that clear, you gotta always be aware of your surroundings, and that's a costly turnover to have in your own defensive end.
Yep. Gotta know where you're throwing on the clears. Team Craig starts us off 1-0 in the Elite Men's Final here. Face-off won by Team Craig. Ball's in. Number 27, Dalton Solver. Worked around. Throw down, shot on net, goal. Number 69. I don't have a name on him. Nice goalie, nevertheless, put it up 2-0.
Yep, nice dodge, nice finish by him. I also like number 67 for Team Craig. He had a couple of goals in the semifinal, and he really powered his team through to get them there, to get them here.
Yeah, Team Craig's got a high-powered offense you got to worry about. Face-offs, Boogeyman, you gotta figure this one out. Right now, Craig's running with it. Another clamp won by Craig. Ball loose though. Play on call, hold going back to the Boogeymen. So Team Craig winning the initial clamps. However, Boogeymen contesting it a little bit. Ball getting worked. Here's a number dodge by number 12, Cam Brown, on a Sacred Heart shot.
Nice save by the goalie there.
Yep. A successful ride here, but kicks out to Team Craig, and they might have a fast break here.
Yeah, aggressive ride by Boogeymen.
Is Team Craig going to get their subs on? High midi dodge for Team Craig. Forced to the crease. No shot. Pulls it in, though, for an S dodge. Shot saved by Boogeyman goalie. Quick outlet.
Trying to push in transition for Boogeyman.
Yeah, they might have the numbers. Boogeyman getting settled.
Team Craig going aggressive.
Team Craig might have it here. They got to touch it in, though. It's 2-0 with 8 minutes left to go in the first. Boogeymen trying to get their first one of the day. Nice righty-lefty dodge through X. Shot goes wide.
Yeah, that little fake is tough for goalies when you put your head down and you shoot it high.
Oh, yeah.
A little dip.
Backed up by Boogeymen. It's left to right dodge here down the alley.
That's Jack Colby with the dodge. Attacking that short stick.
Colby rollback shot off the goalie's chest, still loose. Picked up by Craig.
John Adams pointing at his attackman.
Successful clear coming for Craig. Deep hole is just going to run it right over the midline. Craig getting their subs on. It's Boogeyman 0 for right now on the offensive end. Not able to get in the flow yet. Craig, meanwhile, already with 2. Craig gets the touch. Fresh 30. So for those of you who are watching, it's a 30-second clear for you to get into the box as the Team Craig attackman goes under, but shot wide and runs to the crease, so turnover.
Yeah, you can tell they're sliding early on that matchup. They think he's a weapon.
So you got 30 seconds to get it over the midline to touch it in your box, and then another 30 for the reset. Meanwhile, shot on cage that either hits the goalie or any of the posts is a reset, as well as a shot which would be considered around the cylinders of the cage, and I believe a foot under the bar counts as a shot clock reset as well. Another caveat, too, for the Elite Division is a 2-point arc. Very unique to the Vail Shootout. Shot to the crease goes wide. Backed up by the Boogeymen. Fans here did not like that no call.
Yeah, I mean, if you catch that ball in the crease, you know it's going to get physical.
Oh, yeah. Especially with Craig. Shot on cage. I believe it hit a defender on the way through.
Yeah. Good soak right there by Team Craig.
Craig with the clear. Craig doing a good job of getting up and out early on these clears. Here's number 99, Will Foster out of Marquette. The low alley dodge. Fees backside. Don't think that one was tipped, but the ball will not get out of bounds with that high grass field. It'll stay in. Shot. Nope, he's still looking. So under 10, feed to the crease. Behind the back, goes.
That's Braden Maea.
Braden Maea with the behind the back from the feed from number 95, Ryan Sumi. So Team Craig up 3-0 out of the gate so far.
Yeah, Boogeyman, we got to get some momentum shifting play or a goal to get the boys hyped, get the momentum shift.
So another face-off, clamp won by Team Craig. Ball still loose. Possession won by Craig. They're going to just pull it out and take more time off it. It's 3-0 coming up at the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Craig dominating possession so far. Feed to the backside goes.
They're calling. Craig players think that was a goal.
Yep, shot a little wide though. Goalie was able to corral that one, and Boogeymen up with a simple clear.
Just under 5 minutes here left in this first quarter of play.
There's a high lefty dodge. Left to left. Shot. Bouncer goes wide, but a reset. Ball's at X with number 9. KJ Delane, lefty wing. Ball getting worked back to number 23, Matt Pep. Right to right, rolls back to his left. Has a shot maybe here.
Draws the double. It's stripped.
Double team by Craig. They're going to call it a deflection off of Craig, so remains Boogeyman ball. Ball at X with number 9, KJ Delane. Worked around to 14. They got 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. And Craig firing their slides early. Picked up turnover caused by number 93, Lucas Leba.
Yeah, these poles for Craig like to push in transition and go to the offensive side.
Ball getting worked around Craig. Is the high dodge by number 27, Dalton Solver. Feed. Around the back goes wide.
Save.
Loose ball. Initially tried to be picked up by Boogeymen, but Craig had the two offensive guys able to corral the ground ball. Fresh shot clock, I believe.
Craig's doing a good job and not forcing anything. And
Here's Solver with the rip.
That's a
Two-pointer. And that one hurts. 27, Dalton Solver with the goal.
That definitely hurts if you're Boogeyman. Letting up a 2-point goal, it's never good. Team Craig racking up the score early in this game.
Yeah, Boogeymen have got to figure out the face-off X right now. Right now they are losing all of them. Ryan Brown gets a face-off win. Alley dodge for Craig. Skip pass. Shot saved by the Boogeymen goalie.
Kick save and abuse.
For number 5, Greg Daria. Ball still loose, but picked up by the Boogeymen. Boogeymen with the right-to-right dodge. Slide. Skip pass observed, but not taken. Ball getting thrown away, but stays in bounds. Number 20 for the Boogeymen. Slide early.
Boogeymen are doing a nice job at attacking the short sticks to get the matchup they want.
It's the shot for the Boogeymen. Save. Rebound loose. Picked up by Craig.
Has a Hail Mary pass.
So nice turnover, caused turnover at least by Craig defense. Shot coming by number 99, wide. Will Foster. Backed up by number 3. Ball still loose. Great defensive ride by Boogeymen. Picked up by number 10, Keegan Quinn.
Craig's having a tough time with that possession.
Caused turnover. Shot clock violation on Team Craig, so that'll be Boogeymen ball.
Good defensive pressure there to keep him out, not let him get a shot off.
So 45 seconds to go in the first. 5-0 Team Craig so far.
The off-ball movement by Boogeymen is nice. It's going to confuse the Team Craig defense over time.
Shot. Saved by High Point goalie. Number 38, Paul Chandler for Craig. 20 seconds left to go in the first. Craig will probably look to push one more here. 10 seconds left. Feed to the crease.
Oh,
Mishandled.
great chance there.
Boogeyman goalie will just launch this down. Shot on net. Handled by the Team Craig defense. So 5-0 out of the shoot. Team Craig over Boogeyman. Take a quick break and send it back for the start of the second quarter here at the Elite Men's Championship.
Stay tuned.
Vail is rooted in a love for the mountains. It is known the world over. But the fun thing is, the things you remember most about being here are actually quite small. The little itty-bitty moments you didn't plan for. Because while this place is worthy of 1,000 photos, it's that moment the sun hits just right. You'll know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Vail.
Planet Bluegrass's mission overall is just a better world, bringing music and community and education and arts all together in this one place.
I hope that we can continue supporting organizations that use music and local arts to create a better planet for all of us to be a part of.
Alright, and we are back here for the Men's Elite Championship here in Vail, Colorado. Team Craig showing dominance in the first quarter with a whopping 5-0 lead over the Boogeymen. Craig wins the opening faceoff once again, and possession starts here.
Yeah, Team Craig 5-0 first quarter. Look at the Boogeymen. Boogeymen looking like maybe they're shaking off yesterday or what, but they are not looking like yesterday's final so far. Let's see if they can get some back. Craig definitely with the number advantage. They got full bench.
And another one.
Huh. Another one by number 17.
Cal Monroe. Cal Monroe with the berry there.
6-0. Team Craig over Boogeyman. Boogeyman have really got to figure this one out.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really slide the stick there. You got to lay the body, at least make it pop the ball out.
Face-off won by Ryan Brown, Team Craig. Boogeyman, I haven't seen them win a successful clamp yet. Brown trying to get the ball out, and he does.
Team Craig getting their personnel out there.
Shot on cage. Goal.
Oh,
And
another
one
one.
goes.
That's Cole.
7-0.
That's Cole Herbert. Another goal for Team Craig. Boogeymen have really got to start figuring this out.
7-0 over Boogeymen so far with Team Craig. Just coming in hot. They
Yeah.
won this championship.
Yeah, Boogeyman, I don't know if they had a rough night last night or
Yeah.
came out sleepy,
Or
but
looking tired.
Team Craig is showing full dominance in this game.
Face off again, won by Team Craig with the pitch and pop by number 35, Andrew Albertson of High Point University. Yeah, you'll notice, folks, a lot of High Point guys. Team Craig. John Adams, current defenseman for Team Craig, number 8. At a High Point, he and his buddies started this team in remembrance of his father. And Benton Adams played goalie. I actually had Benton on our team for a couple of years back. We go way back here at the Vail Shootout. So yeah, Adams family wanted to start this one in remembrance of their father, and right now they're showing they're the dominant team so far in this one. Ball getting worked around by the Boogeymen. Let's see if they can get something going. Number 4, left to right. Had a step, pulled it back out. Ball loose.
Shot clock starting to run low here. See if the Boogeyman can get a shot off.
Feed to the crease goes deflected.
Yep, goalie easily clears that one out. Team Craig with the ball now. Tries to run through the team.
Craig running through the whole team. Behind the back miss.
Team Craig gets a shot clock reset on that.
Here's the dodge, right to right, Team Craig.
Will
Back check
Foster.
shot, saved by goalie for Boogeymen. Boogeymen trying to get this ball out. 7-0. Craig over the Boogeymen. Back to the goalie for this clear. 30 seconds to get it over. Back to the goalie.
Nice
Craig with
ride.
a successful ride here. Ball trying to be handled still by Boogeymen. They'll be able to touch this one. After a long ride by Team Craig, they're able to get it in. 12-1 Craig will just dump it to his attackman. Ball up to number 9, Alex Loveland. Loveland out of, 9, KJ Delane. KJ Delane out of Fairfield. Ball
Nice
gets
defensive
back up
pressure
to
by
Delane.
Team Craig. Oh,
Caused turnover by Craig. Craig has a fast break here.
wow. Great defensive play. That's number 93, Lucas.
Braden
Leva.
Maia, missed wide, but backed up by Craig.
Will Foster with that caused turnover. Gets the ball back. Oh, what a
Shot feed to the
save.
crease.
White picks that ball up and dumps it off to number 9, KJ Delane. Delane taking it slow. Dips it to Matt Pepe.
Alley dodge here from Boogeyman. Gets thrown up top, but over the head.
Looks like it's
So
going
that's
to
going to
be
be another
over
turnover
back.
for Boogeyman.
Team Craig defense holding up.
Yeah, they have
Current-
not let one up yet, and they still
current
got a fast
shutout.
break opportunity here. Pass down, but wide. That ball still stay in bounds. Ready, dodge by Boogeyman midfielder, trying to get something going. Hard double coming. Boogeymen are just pounding the ball. Picked up by John Adams. John Adams lead pass up to Chase Conkle. Chase might have a fast break. Swings it back to the pole on Craig. Shot goes high. Backed up still by Craig, though. So Craig with the quick reset. Throw down to Maya. Maya puts it upstairs. 8-0.
Wow.
Craig over Boogeyman. Boogeyman look just out of sorts right now.
Yeah, Boogeymen have really got to get it going right now, or they might already be out of this game.
Yeah. Not out of the woods with a 2-pointer, but with the 2-point line, I should say. Easy way to get back into it. Boogeymen really have to start winning face-offs and somehow getting through this Team Craig defense. Face-off one again by Craig. Ryan Brown with the face.
Fast break for Craig. Takes one to the head. Avoids trouble. Got a nice righty dodge on the short stick. Backdoor cut.
Ooh, nice shot on cage by Maya, but save made by the high point.
Right at the doorstep.
Sorry, Sacred Heart goalie. Boogeyman.
Goalie bringing it up. And
Failed clear. Ball still loose.
nice ground ball by number 93, Lucas Leba.
Leba with a shot attempt here. He's going to pull it out. Give it to Maya. Maya suck the air out of the ball here. Feed to the crease to Leba. Leba shot and a goal.
Wow. That's just lazy defense right there.
Not showing anything on defense.
I think his defenseman watched the cut and still didn't do anything about it. Yeah, I can tell this goalie is going through it currently. 9-0 with 5.5 minutes left in the half.
Face off after the goal by Maya. Boogeyman with the first official clamp for the face off. 9-0 so far. Craig over the Boogeymen.
Boogeymen looking to find that right matchup and right timing. Ball out.
Ball loose. Another cause turnover by Craig.
Team Craig defense picks it up once again. Oh, a little one-hand OBJ type of catch.
Around the world throw. Shot here. Goes wide, but backed up by Maya.
Team Craig has the possession. Got a shorty X. I wonder if they're going to try to dodge this matchup.
Here's Maya at X. Feed. Backhand. Save by goalkeeper.
Craig players want a shot, but referees will not give it to them, so it's going to be Boogeyman ball.
Boogeyman trying to get something on offense here. Shot wide. Backed up by number 14 of the Boogeymen.
Once see on this possession if the Boogeymen can finally put one in the back of the net.
Feet to the crease. Boogeyman shot wide.
Behind the back attempt.
Backed up by Boogeyman, though.
Number 6, John Murray, with behind the back attempt. Short time on the shot clock.
Shot wide again. Refs will give the Boogeyman the reset.
Boogeymen
Big defense
attack
by the Team Craig defense.
Seemed like the Boogeymen attack tripped up a little bit on that dodge.
John Adams with the pull. Shot wide.
2-point attempt for John Adams.
Backed up by Craig.
Just under 3 minutes left in the half.
Here's the high dodge by number 99, Will Foster. Foster goes back under, shot, and a goal. 10-0. Craig over the Boogeymen so far in the second quarter of action.
Yeah, Boogeymen do not seem like they won this championship very much.
Nope.
He let Will Foster run right through their defense and rip it low to high on their goalie. Ten goals before halftime.
Yeah, this is ugly,
Wow.
Pat. I mean, it's 10-0 so far, and Boogeymen just look hopeless on offense right now.
Yeah.
And defense, for that matter. Face-off won by Craig again, but ball's still loose. Picked up by... Looks like it's going to be Boogeymen right now, but ball's still loose.
Scrum in the
Ryan
Boogeyman
Brown trying to kick it
defensive
out
side.
to...
Scrum is in the Boogeymen's defensive side.
So timeout called
Wow.
after Ryan Brown win.
Nice
Off the
timeout
ground
there.
ball.
Good timeout call by coach. Pretty much saved them that possession.
Oh, yeah.
Gets them the ball in their own offensive side.
So 2:18 left to go in the second quarter. And Team Craig with a 10-0 lead over Boogeyman.
Makes a man fall.
Shot saved by the goalie for Boogeyman. Looking to clear.
Boogeymen hoping to get a nice settled possession here.
Pressure from the Craig keeps the ball loose.
Knock-
Another cause turnover.
Knocked down by Craig.
Minute 30 left to go in the second. This is shot attempt by John Adams. Another save.
Oh, and intercepted by Craig.
So a minute left to go in the second quarter. Craig with a commanding lead. Shot, save again by Boogeyman goalie. Has the outlet.
Yeah, I feel like you can't go stick side high on this goalie. You
Yeah.
gotta shoot it off hip, maybe high bouncer.
There's a shot attempt coming from number 9.
Goes
Oh,
under.
passes out. Shot not wide by 17
Stays with
on
the Boogeyman. 38.2 seconds left in the half. Let's see if Boogeyman can finally get on the scoreboard.
30 seconds left to go. Boogeymen's Gonna take a lefty dodge here. Stood up though by the D mid, Boogeymen.
Force of the crease. Got 20 seconds left for Team Craig.
Ball loose.
That's also
Boogeymen picked
dropped.
up.
10 seconds left now.
Final shot of the half. Sends it wide, and that's 10-0. End of the first half. Team Craig over Boogeymen. Craig
Wow.
showing their aggressive defense is no joke, as Boogeymen can't even get a goal in that half. See if they can regroup and come out strong.
Yep.
Take it with you in a little bit. For right now, we're going to go to a commercial and be back with you.
Planet Bluegrass's mission overall is just a better world, bringing music and community and education and arts all together in this one place.
I hope that we can continue supporting organizations that use music and local arts to create a better planet for all of us to be a part of.
Vail is rooted in a love for the mountains. It is known the world over. But the funny thing is, the things you remember most about being here are actually quite small. The little itty-bitty moments you didn't plan for. Because while this place is worthy of 1,000 photos, it's that moment the sun hits just right. You'll know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Vail.
Off the crossbar.
Oh, what a save!
Wide open Hilburn, and he finishes.
Welcome into the Vail Lacrosse Shootout 2020.
All right, we got a shot and a goal.
It doesn't get much better than this. Elite Division Championship. This incredible flyover we had this afternoon to set us off.
And we are enjoying a beautiful day here at Ford Field, Vail, Colorado.
Oh, and a bouncer.
Oh,
it's steering it. He slings it. Oh, he scored. Underneath, he has an opportunity. Northrop with the doorstep save.
Hit him with that step back.
High heat. You can't see it. You can't save it.
To cap off a U19 championship.
All right, so for all of us here at the Vail Lacrosse Shootout, Ford Field, we'd like to thank you for joining.
Alright, folks, we are back here at Ford Field for the Elite Men's Championship, second half of action. We got Team Craig up 10-0 against Boogeymen. Yes, folks, you heard me right, 10-0. It's a great showing for Team Craig. Let's see if Boogeymen can keep getting in this game. See if they can get on the scoreboard. Craig with opening possession.
Quick guest commentary from the local betting guru here, Vail, Colorado. Over-under was set at 22.5. It was a low-scoring game for Boogeymen in their semifinal matchup. Team Craig's been dropping buckets all tournament long. And right now with the 10-point lead, they're on pace to hit
I actually
20, which would be the under.
I actually had the over for Team Craig total points, so it's looking pretty good for me.
Yeah, Craig's doing good. Boogeyman's got to do something to get on the board, and right now that 3.5 point spread, I think you could hammer it. I think it's gone up to 12.5 points right now. So odds makers are expecting a little more movement. And once again, Brian O'Farrell in the parking lot is taking those bets. If anybody wants to go up and cash the money, Brian O'Farrell in the parking lot. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
All right, thank you, betting guru. We are back.
Our bet GM host, Jamie McClintock.
Boogeymen with the turnover from Team Craig, and now they have the possession. Shot clock violation on Boogeymen, going back to Team Craig.
Ball clear for Team Craig.
Chase Conklin with the ball here.
Team Craig in no rush here with a 10-0 lead. Feed to the crease, behind the back,
Oh,
goal.
wow. Behind
I
the back,
just have
high
no idea
bouncer.
where this defense is for the
Team-
Boogeyman.
It seems like the defense is planted. Looks like they've cemented their
Yep.
plates.
They look tired or just not ready to go. But either way, Craig taking advantage. Putting it up 11-0. Maybe one of the biggest blowouts we've seen so far in the first half of a elite championship.
Yep, this is simply crazy.
So just a little bit more detail. Team Craig, founded by John Adams and Benton Adams, both brothers out of the Denver, Colorado area, in honor of their father, Craig Adams, who passed in August 2015. So kind of a culmination after a couple of years of trying to get to the first final appearance, and they are rolling so far. Obviously don't want to put any predictions out so far, but right now Greg looks like they're running away with this one early. So,
Yep.
Boogeyman, let's see if they can put in a valiant effort to tighten this game up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the story in a littler scale. Boogeyman was another Team Craig goal. Wow. Another Team Craig goal.
Okay.
That puts them up 12-0 against Boogeyman.
Another goal, yeah, 12-0 so far, and don't know if we've ever seen a shutout in the Elite Final, but where Craig's defense is going, they might be earning themselves one.
And Matt, you play on Mohawk Tile. Great team out here in Vail. How did your team do against this Team Craig team?
I think we were pretty solid defensively. And then, I mean, I don't think Craig was as polished offensively either. They were throwing the ball away, and we took advantage. It was a low-scoring game, only 6-5, and we were down most of the game. So, sometimes that's Vail. Sometimes you wake up and you're ready to go and be in for a dogfight, and other times one of the teams maybe not shows up. There's a lot of factors up here. So, I think we were just ready to go, and we've been up here for a while now and had a tight group that knows how to play up here. So, we were able to get lucky in pool play and get a win, but Craig, they weren't easy. I mean, I had bruises and bumps all over my body after that game, that's for sure.
Yep, Mohawk Tile defeated Team Craig in the pool play. Could be Team Craig's only loss this tournament.
Yep, sometimes, the chips don't go your way. We got our goals against, didn't get us in the playoffs, which is, it happens. That's lacrosse. But we had a good final showing. Today we had a game up, against the Middlebury alumni, so that was fun. Those are a good group of guys. But I mean, Craig kind of showing themselves as a better team right here in this elite championship. Shot on the man-up opportunity goes wide. Feed to the crease. And again deflected.
Wow, this Team Craig defense is really standing strong.
Yep. So man-up opportunity still for Boogeymen. Feed to the crease. Goes in. So Boogeymen finally gets on the board. They get past that Craig defense. Had to take a man-up opportunity to get there, but shutout no longer as Boogeymen finally get on the board 12-1.
All right, Boogeymen finally getting on the board here in the Elite Championship. You can tell that lifted their morale, and I think that was good for them. You can tell the Team Craig defense is disappointed that they let that up. But they should not be hanging their heads too low because obviously they're winning by 11 goals.
Boogeyman with a shot, but can't be handled.
John Adams picks this up.
John Adams mishandled, but gets his own ground ball. Ball still loose in Team Craig's defensive end. Good ride, under 10 seconds. Ball just launched down on the to Craig's offensive zone, picked up by Boogeymen. Boogeymen with the cause turnover.
Boogeymen back into another settled possession here. It's got to be good. I bet their Boogeyman defense is pretty tired after that first half.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if Boogeyman can take advantage of this cause turnover on the clear. Nice check down on the number 2 slide there. Ball still with Boogeymen. Shot 2-pointer attempt goes wide.
Yeah, you can tell the Boogeymen being down by such a large amount, they're going to need to implement the 2-point line.
Yep.
Get some of those goals back quicker.
Coming up on 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Boogeymen will have a go here. Feed to the crease, backside, mishandled. Turnover, Boogeymen going back Team Craig.
It's one of those games where if you're on offense on Team Craig, you're having fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think they even put running clock on at this point, which kind of signifies, this game's out of reach. Hate to see it, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Team Craig checked into the box. Fresh 30. It's alley dodge. Pick game here. Feed to the crease. Goes wide. Handled by Boogeyman goalie. Successful clear. Boogeymen. Just under 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Boogeyman shot. Deflection, but gets hit again by one of those Boogeymen long pole.
Yeah, defense putting their sticks in the lane definitely helps. Knock down passes, even deflect shots. This Boogeyman defense seems pretty sleepy.
Shot wide. Minute 40 left. The third quarter. So here's the dodge at X from Rizzo. Feedback side gets deflected, still loose. Picked up by the Boogeymen. Boogeymen are going to try and clear it here. They've got a break if they want to use it.
Great defense and hustle. Parents calling timeouts on the sideline.
So timeout with 55 seconds left to go. The third quarter. Boogeymen retain possession off of that heavy ride on Team Craig. Let's see what Boogeymen can do here. I'd like to see them take a short stick from behind maybe and go at that because they are not having any success beating these Team Craig Bulls. 2-point attempt goes wide, backed up by Boogeymen.
Even though the scoreboard doesn't show it, the Boogeymen in this third quarter have had, I think, most of the possession.
Yeah, they definitely have the chances in this third quarter. Shot, 2-point attempt, save. 25 left in the third quarter.
Attack the short stick from X. Around 15 seconds left.
And a
it
goal.
goes.
Goal by Boogeyman number 14. And that'll be the third quarter.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. And Boogeymen put some points on the board this quarter.
Yeah, Team Craig still running away with a 12-1 as we head into the fourth. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with you as we finish out the elite men's tournament here. See if Boogeymen can keep foot on the gas and get something going. Be right back.
Planet Bluegrass's mission overall is just a better world, bringing music and community and education and arts all together in this one place.
I hope that we can continue supporting organizations that use music and local arts to create a better planet for all of us to be a part of.
Vail is rooted in a love for the mountains. It is known the world over. But the funny thing is, the things you remember most about being here are actually quite small. The little itty-bitty moments you didn't plan for. Because while this place is worthy of 1,000 photos, it's that moment the sun hits just right. You'll know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Vail.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for the last quarter of the Elite Men's Championship game. Reporting live from Ford Field, it's Patrick Monahan here with guest star
Jamie McClintock.
Yep.
Back. We see the odds changing, odds moving. Word on the street is money is coming in on a fourth quarter comeback. Seems like it's huge, but they had a 12.5 point spread down to 11.5. Again, Brian O'Farrell in the parking lot is looking to cash in here big time, as we thought it was going to be a close championship game. But right now, Team Craig is really controlling.
Yeah, Team Craig keeps the possession in this quarter. Safe to say this game is over. Never know though. Boogeymen came back yesterday versus Rocky Mountain Oysters. Won it with a buzzer beater, being down by 1 the whole game.
That's right. I mean, 2-point lines in play. Technically a 6-possession game. Chances are slim, but it's possible. We saw Indiana Pacers do it multiple times on their way to the near championship and then NBA Finals.
Yep.
See if Boogeymen can find their Tyrese Halliburton out there.
Yep. Clutch Hallie. Boogeymen clear this over the midline.
Could it be 22? Defender Matt Peterson from William Jewell jogged up the field. He doesn't want to stay on offense. He says, give it to the big guns.
Yep. Skip pass to X.
Nice up from Evan Stockton. Wide open on front. Can't give up chances like that. You know, Patrick, one thing that I noticed and Sharp Money noticed in that Vegas opening quarter is just the pace by the Boogeymen. I think that they might have went a little too hard at the Red Lion last night. They knew it was their last night up here in Vail altogether as a team.
Yep. Vail Village can be dangerous if you don't know how to use it right.
That's right. Some people use it to their advantage. Team Craig has been, drinking the Blue Mountains, staying hydrated, dunking in the river.
Yep.
They're doing their job out here.
Sloppy turnover by Boogeymen there. It's going to go back to Team Craig.
I know the other commentator, Matt Klingus, was a little sour. In pool play, there was a three-way tie in both brackets. There were 6 teams that were 3-1. And so they went to the tiebreaker. And ultimately, the team that puts up that plays the best defense, doesn't allow the team to score the most, and can win a head-to-head. Is where that comes into play. Face touch.
Yep. Nice behind the back there by Boogeymen. Now 3 goals on the board for them. Cut the lead down to 9.
I believe it was Matt Pepe, but I think that we heard John Murray and Matt Pepe swap jerseys before this, trying to throw off a commentary team. We aren't having it. We're here for the duration.
Yep.
No matter what happens. Definitely would like to see a close game. Down to 9 points. Might be onto something. And back to your regularly scheduled program here. Enjoy, folks.
All right. Thank you, Betting Wiz, Jamie McClintock. Boogeymen with another possession here. Parents want the Boogeymen to take a 2-pointer. Don't know.
Pressure on Team Craig. Shot goes wide. State Boogeyman ball.
I don't really know if the 2-pointer is the smartest option here for
Yeah,
Boogeymen.
they gotta take what they can get.
The goalie is seeing him right through.
Team Craig with the great turnover there.
Great double team by Craig there. Put the ball on the ground.
Ryan Brown with a shot. Save.
This goalie is looking to go coast to coast here.
Goalie's going to try and have a go here.
Goalie looking to score here.
Ball getting worked around. Boogeyman's goalie still on the attack. Got under 10 seconds left. Shot off the dive. Reset. Backed up by Craig. It's a valiant attempt.
Goalie making his way back into the cage. Gotta think Boogeymen's gotta start to press out or get more aggressive because Team Craig are just gonna wind this clock down.
Yeah. Just under 3:30 with a 9-goal lead around the back.
Wow.
Very nifty goal by the Team Craig offensive crease attackman. Looks like he was able to catch it, flick one around the back.
Yeah, high bouncer, ping to the top left corner. It's always satisfying to see.
13-3, and Team Craig is going to run away with it. This might be the shortest Elite Men's Championship, considering it's been running clock since the second quarter. Boogeymen just didn't wake up today. I don't know what it was, but Craig is going to walk through cleanly with their first championship in the Elite Men's Division.
Yeah, I don't know what went wrong with Boogeyman. They looked great in the game yesterday, but today, 13-3.
Yep. Face-off won by Craig. Ball moved. Shot wide.
Yeah, it looks like these defensemen want nothing to do with Team Craig. You see, as he was winding up, defensemen just ran out of the way.
Coming up on 2 minutes left in this final. Rated my ass shot.
Almost looks as if no one's really trying out here anymore.
Yeah.
Seems like the Boogeyman has started to give up.
I hate to say it, you kind of wish they put in a valiant effort, but
Yeah.
Craig with the shot attempt off the hip of the... Sorry, Boogeyman shot attempt off the hip of Craig goalie. Makes 13-4. Coming up on a minute 30 left. This clock will wind down. Looks like reality is setting in for the Boogeymen. They're going to be enjoying the victory, drinking out of the Flip Cup. Valiant effort, had a great tournament showing. And yeah, got to tip your hat.
Yeah, Team Craig showed up with a great effort here today. 10-0
Oh, and they're doing a rock, paper, scissors contest. Loss. And Benton Adams gets the dunk, the Gatorade bath, and they're celebrating on the sidelines here. So 45 seconds left to go. Boogeymen are going to wind this one. Have a go here. Both poles on offense. Might have a pole 2-point opportunity.
Flag is down.
.30 seconds left to go.
Team Craig was up 10-0 at halftime. Boogeymen have done a good job outscoring them in the second half, but still wasn't even close to enough to stop Team Craig.
Shot wide.
Got 10 seconds
With
left.
10 seconds left, Boogeymen are going to win.
Team Craig is going to win.
Sorry, Team Craig. Are going to win their first men's elite title. And the gloves and the helmets are flying off. Congratulations, Team Craig, on their elite championship. Boogeymen did not come to play today. And that's going to wrap Vail 2025, 53rd anniversary. Great tournament so far. We saw wins, losses. We saw beers being drunk and enjoying some high-level lacrosse.
Yep.
And that'll take us out.
Yep.
Good week so far, Pat.
Yep, you too.
Happy to have shared the booth with you, and once again, congratulations to all the winners in each division. Outlaws this morning in the Masters, and then Team Craig with the Elite Men's Championship.
Yep, great games this year, and can't wait to do it again next year.
Yep, that'll do it for us, folks. Enjoy it. Have a great year.